Hey friends, welcome back. How are you doing? This is the perfect time to thrive community, and I really love this Tuesday Toolbox series. And within this, especially the How to Build Your Compelling Future series. I just love this topic. Before we dive into, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that you need to tune up your capabilities? Or you felt that you need a detailed step-by-step plan to reach your goals? I guess the answer is yes. So you're not alone. I was there, I am there. I guess I'll be there. It's part of life, it's a circle of life, how our life goes, right? So back to the point, this How to Build Your Compelling Future series. I started it, let's say this is part 4, so a month ago, because it's vital. Not because of the New Year's Eve, but it's vital how to build a compelling future. So that's about your first 12 months. Maybe that's the first part of the whole series that you see. Well, you can go back on a page, and that's on my YouTube channel also, so you can find the previous parts, or just send me a message, a private message. I'll be happy to send it over to you, okay? Today's part, it's about clarification. The previous part, at the first part, we clarified what the game plan is. The second and the third part, we discovered 12 great tips, ideas, skills to master in the next 12 months. And this part is about clarification. We can't do the whole session together, but in this part, let's call it clarification part 1, we like to cover up some things. Let's see, first of all, maybe the black side, and next week we will see the white side. What went wrong, what was great. So let's see the wrong side first, okay? So you need to clarify what happened with you in the last 12 months. It's very important to make it clear what points you might had a bad step, a bad thought, you missed something. It happens. So some points, some help for that. Let's see. So just make a list, okay? What did you try that didn't work in your last 12 months? What you did try and it didn't work. Okay. Number 2, in what areas did you procrastinate? Well, it's a big challenge for all of us, right? Procrastination happened to me many times. So make a list. In what area or what areas you procrastinated, okay? Number 3, what are the things what you didn't even start, okay? You had them in a plan, you thought it over, but you didn't start to do it, okay? Number 4, what are the things you started but you didn't finish? That's a big pile also, right? So the things you started but you didn't finish. Number 5, what things did you avoid? What did you avoid? There were some things for me also the last 12 months. And I avoided. It's not really good, but just make a list. And number 6, that's a huge one. In what areas did you pretend to work? You know what I mean, right? When you do something, you pretend something, that's not really how it should go. I'm just telling you, between you and me, I did the same things many times. So list them up once again. What did you try and didn't work? What areas there were some procrastination from you, okay? Number 3, what are the things that you didn't even start? What are the things, number 4, but you started but you didn't finish? Number 5, what did you avoid? And number 6, on what areas did you pretend to work? Okay, just clarify it, make a list. Okay, lessons from these happenings. 3 lessons, 3 groups of lessons, okay? So what lessons can you or could you learn from these, the previous things? Number 2, just imagine it. What if you were supposed to do this? The missings, the pretendings, the procrastination, all these things. What if it was supposed to happen? About a half a year ago, I evaluated my things, what I did in the past. And after that, I realized that I missed something about 3 years ago. But because I missed that, I get a new opportunity, what I started to use, to learn, to dive into. And some great things happened after. So there is maybe a reason for that, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, that's one of the biggest ones, the letting go. What if you can let the regret go? Just go away. Look, it happened. These things happened, right? These are in the past. So you can't do too much about it. So if you regret some things, let them go. Once you make a list, evaluate it from 3 points. What can you learn from this? What if there was a reason why it happened so? And number 3, try to let the regret go away. Helps you a lot, okay? Please make the list. I know it's not easy, but once you evaluate yourself, once you do clarification, it helps you. It helps a lot. Helped me a lot, and this is a very good technique to do it, okay? Next week, we will continue on clarification about the good things. There are both sides. Dark and light, black and white, yin and yang, you know this. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, both sides, the dualism, right? It's very important. So next week we will continue with that. And let me tell you something at the end. Guess what? Finally decided to organize a challenge on February 24th. That will be a great challenge. That's about how to build the future, your compelling future. 3 hours long, great techniques, tips, evaluations, all these things that I just mentioned in these shorter videos. In 3 hours, on February 24th, a month from now. That's for free. I just create an event, so please follow it up. I will send you invitation on my page in my group, so you will see it. A month from now, if you have 3 hours, let's spend it together. Let's dive into the depth. Let's build a compelling future, your future together, okay? So, till that, come back next week for part 5, the variation second part, 5th part of the whole series. Thank you for following the page, and see you next week, and hopefully see you in the challenge on February 24th. Cheers.